Hello, everyone. Welcome to my world. If it's your first time here, my name is Witsa. So, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're returning, I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Today, we are in my Mexican kitchen, and I'm going to be making one of my favorite juices lately. It is pineapple, cucumber, and mint. We're going to be using my Nama C2 juicer that I absolutely love. And we're going to be talking about my vegan lifestyle journey. I wouldn't be Witsa without sharing how beneficial this lifestyle has been for me. So stick around. Okay, mic is in position. Let's get started. But before we do, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel and share and comment and like, do all the things to help my little baby channel get off the ground. Okay, so now, where do we begin? We begin with the pineapple that I'm gonna cut. Just as a little tip, if you want to know if the pineapple is really good, it has to be this really nice yellow. This one is actually overdone. I had to buy another one today just to make sure I could make my juice. And what you want to do is you want to pull the middle part, and if it comes off easily, then the pineapple is ripe. Just throwing that in there. Okay, so how did I begin with this lifestyle? So back in 2010, I was searching for videos on YouTube, and they were more geared towards natural hair and stuff like that. And I found a video of a man called Dan the Man. Some of you might know Dan McDonald. He's been on YouTube for many, many years. And he was just this wealth of knowledge on the beneficial effects of fruits and vegetables, the healing abilities of this lifestyle. And he really drew me in because he was standing in front of his trailer and he was like throwing bananas in a blender, and then he was cracking open coconut and putting the water in there, and then grab, a bunch of spinach. And at the time, it wasn't really a thing to drink green juices. So I was like, that tastes good. So I got really intrigued, and I started changing my morning smoothies for bananas, coconut water that I found at the grocery store, and spinach, and it was delicious. And not only was it delicious, but every time I drank it, my energy felt way better. And I started to notice that instead of craving that carrot muffin that I would have every day around like 10:30 when I was at work, I was craving apples. And yeah, I was craving different things, healthier things. And then I would go on to eat my lunch. And then every night I started making just salads, and I varied my salads every evening. One night it was romaine, the other night it was arugula, and another one it was, different, maybe cabbage or something like that. So, oh, by the way, we're gonna grab a pot. How's this looking? All right, I'm gonna be putting these pineapple scraps in the pot for later. So yeah, as I was saying, I started making the smoothies. My taste buds started to change. I started to crave healthier and healthier foods every time. And eventually it didn't really take long before I started to feel the benefits. And then I said, you know what? I'm going full raw. So what I did is I did a detox by way of the master cleanse. And then I decided to go full on raw. So yeah, my entire life changed. I started to have so much energy. I was eating super simple. I didn't have to cook so much. I had 2 little children at the time, so I was just making their favorite meals with a gigantic salad. So the salad was their side dish and it was my main dish. So that's how I transitioned, and I started transitioning their foods for their chicken nuggets for vegan ones, and they never actually realized that they had gone vegan because I was just using vegan options instead of the regular meat. And I was so into it because I was feeling so amazing. I was naturally slim, but my body was just shedding so much waste that I slimmed up even more, and my body was toned, and it was just amazing. So when you feel this good, people often tell me like, it takes a lot of discipline. How did you do that? Like, don't you miss meat? And I was like, no, it doesn't take that much discipline when it makes you feel this good. Because at the time I was actually a really big insomniac. I was having a lot of trouble sleeping at night, and I was having a lot of issues with digesting my food. So after doing this transition, I was digesting everything so well. My body slimmed down. I lost about, I think it was about 10 pounds at the time. And it prompted me to just start exercising again because I didn't know what to do with all this extra energy. Fast forward 3 years later, I started going out to restaurants a little more, and vegan restaurants weren't really the thing at the time. And so I started to eat a lot more cooked food, still vegan, but cooked. And let me tell you, the energy drop that I started to feel at that time was unbelievable. Oh, I forgot to put the mint first. It's all good. I have this pineapple too. Let's just start the nama. Speaking of juicers, the first one that I started with was recommended at the time by a lot of the influencers that I was following. It was the Juice Fountain Plus, and I kept that juicer up until I changed countries. When I got rid of it only because I was moving out of the country. It was still in super shape after how long? About 12 years. So I used it for 12 years. But at some point I had also gotten an Omega, which I really, really liked. But I was kind of tired of cutting all my pieces, fruits and veggies, very small. This year, this was my birthday gift to myself. I purchased the Cadillac of juices, the Nama C2. And what's special about this one, this is not sponsored obviously, but what's special about this one is you can juice, but it also has a blender attachment. And it also has actually, hold on. It also has a citrus juice attachment to it. So yeah, I love this juicer so much. So where was I in my story? So yeah, this is my juicer journey. So that's a question that a lot of people have asked me over the years. I just wanted to put it in there. Now, let's add the mint. For the amount of pineapple I have, I think this amount of mint will do. It will do the job. We're gonna put in the mint. I'm gonna cut up the cucumber. See how easy it is? I'm even cutting it more than it needs to. I could put whole fruits in here so easily. And we're gonna keep talking. So years later, I started eating more of the mock meats, more tofu. Yeah, my energy had already gone down, but for different reasons, I started eating more fast food vegan. And that's when everything changed. I was gaining weight. I never got the feeling of well-being, clarity in my brain, the energy. It just never came back. And I started to crave this so much. But then every time I tried to go back to raw, it was just so difficult. I couldn't do it. My intention at this point is to be high raw, not 100% raw, but I do feel like I would benefit greatly from being 100% raw. So follow me on my journey. Let's see how it goes, okay? So I'm gonna put that last of the pineapple in here. Oh, ooh, got that. Did you see that? Skills. Let's go. All right, about to clean up. Give me a sec, and we'll move to the second portion of this juicing experience. Let's use this to transfer all the juice in first. Mix it all so the flavors are equally combined. I love this machine so much. Let me taste real quick. Oh, this juice is so good, you guys. You have to try it. One thing that I can tell you about juicing, it is very rare that I make juices like this because I don't tend to juice fruits. The thing is, when you juice a lot of fruits, even though they're the right type of sugars that our bodies need, you concentrate the sugars too much and they just get absorbed in your bloodstream a little too quickly. When you're eating the fruit, you're getting the fiber, and the fiber slows down the absorption of sugar within the blood. So drinking juice, fruit juices, some people might not feel so good when they do that because of the high sugar content, even though it's the right sugar. So yeah, I usually focus on green juices. The base of my green juices are usually celery, cucumber, lemon, ginger, and turmeric if I have turmeric, but definitely ginger. And then for added flavor, I absolutely love, what do you call it? Cresson in French. If I have a French audience, I'm going to speak to them right now. Si vous parlez seulement français, vous aimeriez que je traduise quelque chose pour vous, que je le dise en français, faites-moi signe, écrivez-moi dans les commentaires, puis je vais ajouter beaucoup plus de français dans mes vidéos. Je sais, c'est quelque chose qui m'a souvent été demandé. It's something that was asked of me a lot to speak more French. So I'm putting it out there. If there's any new audience members that haven't been on my Instagram that would like for me to speak French, si vous voulez vraiment que je parle plus en français, ça va me faire plaisir de vous aider. Okay, guys, my mic died. I went on and on for about 3 minutes explaining to you what I was doing next, and then my mic died. So I'm going to either do a voiceover or you're going to see this right here, this video. So I was telling you that I was going to do a little quick cleanup. I finished making my juice, and the pineapple skins are boiling right now. So I'm going to let them boil for 10 minutes, and then I'm going to make some tea. Okay, I'm back. We have boiling pineapple, and the machine has been cleaned. And as I was reviewing the footage that I recorded before, I realized that I didn't finish my sentence when I was telling you about my green juices and what I have as the basics, which are, I'm going to repeat, celery, cucumber, lemon, ginger, and when I have turmeric, I added to that too. And then what was missing is I usually add for different flavors, whatever other fruits that I have. Oh, apple is another one for the sweetness. Preferably green apple, but my favorite is Gala apple. So I usually use that. And then I will add dino kale or curly kale or chard. Chard I find makes the green juices very smooth tasting, very soft tasting. Dino kale is a bit stronger of a taste. So yeah, any greens that I can find, I will add it to them. My personal taste though, I don't know about you, but I cannot stand broccoli in my juices. I don't do broccoli in a juice. But other than that, anything green pretty much goes in. And depending upon what I need at the time, what I feel that my body needs, I do believe that when we have cravings, it's because our bodies naturally know what it needs, right? I'm really a big proponent of having people be their own healers and really get in tune with their own bodies and figure out what their bodies need, or to stop looking outward when trying to heal yourself. And so this is just the best way to heal any issues that you may have. Of course, there's more to it and there's a lot to learn, and I hope that I can share everything that I know on this channel. If I haven't mentioned this before, I am a certified natural health practitioner, so I'm deeply into wellness. I've always been. It's just evolved over the years, and now I'm at a place where I'm ready to help you. If you needed my help, I would invite you to go to my website, which is lovewitsa.com. You will find my services there. Thanks in advance for visiting my website. Now, where are we? It's smelling so good in this kitchen, guys. Okay, you guys, so this is what the pineapple water looks like, but you know what? It's simply tea. It is wonderful. So I'm gonna grab a mug. I'm gonna add my pineapple. What is wonderful about pineapple, its enzymes are going to be very beneficial for digestion. Especially my weakness in my system is my digestive system. It's the liver and gallbladder. So I'm targeting those by consuming a lot of pineapple these days. It's very helpful. If you're ethical vegan, obviously you're not going to use raw honey, so I would suggest agave. You can also use maple syrup. Those are the only sugars I ever consume. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Just pineapple tea. Now, what I could also do is add a drop of peppermint essential oils. We're going to talk about essential oils in this on this channel. This one I've been using for many years from the Dock of Detox. It is their peppermint. It is so refreshing. And because I'm a person who doesn't drink coffee, whenever I need a little pick me up, I really like to use a peppermint essential oil. So I could just add one drop of that in there. But you know what? I'm going to skip it. I'm going to skip it today because this pineapple tea is delicious. So there you go. This is a way that you can use up all of your pineapple and not waste anything. So there you have it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is a brand new format for me. Let me know what you think of it. Write to me in the comments. Let me know if you want to see more of this. If you want to hear more about my story, is there anything I didn't cover that you would like for me to talk about? If you want me to speak French, si vous voulez que je parle en français, écrivez-moi ça dans les commentaires. And of course, the usual, like, share, and share it with your friends and family to help let my baby channel get off the ground. Cheers to you, and until next time, have a wonderful day. All right, we're done. Bye-bye.